If you live in Marshall County, depending on where you live, alcoholic beverages are not for sale, and it's been that way for years. Take, for instance, the Hog Leg Barbecue. It's located near Arab, but just outside the city limits. It's also close to Gunnersville. In both of those cities, alcoholic beverages sales are permitted at stores, markets, and restaurants. But for the Hog Leg, which is in an unincorporated area, it's forbidden. Now, voters in Marshall County will decide on Tuesday whether to lift a blanket ban on beer, wine, and liquor in unincorporated areas. As Fox 54's Gabe Glassman shows us, it could allow places like the Hog Leg to tap into some new business.
Picture this. You enter your local restaurant, you sit down, and the waiter comes around and asks you what you would like to drink. Maybe you say a water, sweet tea, soda. But one thing in some parts of Marshall County you cannot order is alcohol. Well, that may potentially change.
I think there's nothing wrong with offering beer to our patrons because beer and barbecue go so nicely together.
Hog Leg Barbecue has a unique situation.
When someone can drive 1 mile in many directions and serve themselves, so it doesn't really make sense for the county as a whole to not be wet.
Marshall County is currently described as moist, meaning unincorporated parts of the county are unable to sell alcohol, which includes this barbecue joint, and it's hurting business on a weekly basis.
We'll have, blue-collar, hardworking Americana walk in the door and say, "Hey, you got beer here?" And then we're like, "No," and they're like, "Oh, well, I'll go a mile down the road."
But this all may change because of a local amendment on Tuesday's ballot.
I think it would be positives for a lot of people and the whole community.
Co-owners Nicolette and Gabe Brown say having the ability to sell alcohol will be good for business.
We can hire more people, pay more people, keep our money here.
Especially for college football Saturdays.
We can fill this place up for an Alabama game, and people want to have a beer when they watch Alabama. And right now they can't do that here.
Some things would need to change for this local food spot.
We have 7 employees right now. We can increase at least 1 or 2, for sure, if we were to go wet.
Nicolette says they would need to go through all the steps in order to sell alcohol on site.
I would need to hire somebody that knows what they're doing and can help us all out.
But the potential change also comes with some cons.
The main potential downside is just people having too much.
I don't want to be open till midnight every night with like a wild, crazy bar.
Just because the county may go wet or stay moist doesn't affect this place's future.
We already get people here now. We would get even more people with beer.
The owners say they're not sure what types of alcohol they would sell if the amendment passes. In Marshall County, I'm Gabe Glassman, Fox 54 News.
Once again, only Marshall County voters will vote on this amendment.